definitely read that title right. I made my breakfast. You guys, I have truly almost quit Vlogmas like 3 times this Vlogmas season. And honestly, it's because life has been lifing right lately. And I almost quit like 3 times, but I feel like this may be just the reality of life. And maybe I need to show that. That you may set out to do something and it does not go as planned. And that's pretty much Vlogmas. I had a whole list of how I wanted Vlogmas to go. And it started off with the intro video that I wanted to record. That didn't go as planned. And it was like nothing was going as planned. However, are you going to still keep creating? Are you still going to keep going and trusting God through the vision even when things don't go as planned? And when I say that too, a good friend of mine passed away. And actually the day I'm recording this is the day of his funeral. So I'm only at the office for a couple hours and I'm going to go to his funeral. And Vlogmas did not go as planned. And I've almost wanted to quit multiple times because I've been crying, I've been down, I've been not wanting to grab the camera and not wanting to record. But what I realized is, and I've had to learn this throughout my ministry, when life happens, I don't get to quit. I don't get to throw in the towel. I have to keep my faith and I have to keep moving forward. And I've wanted to quit so many times. And I will say my faith has been definitely tried in this last week. It's been very hard. It's been so hard. And I had these plans for Vlogmas. Like I wanted to do a holiday lookbook or like a holiday outfits idea. I wanted to do like a winter makeup look. Like I wanted to do fun things. And the other day I was on my couch and I had been crying and I just was like, I don't even want to do anything. And then I had to really think about it and be like, when people go, that doesn't mean that you stop living as well. You're allowed to grieve, but you can't stop living. And I think a part of me was wanting to stop living and just wanted to stop Vlogmas and overall. I just wanted to quit early and I wanted to just do whatever. But I'm like, you got to show the people that this is the reality of life. When you have a dream, when you have a business, when you have something in life, if the waves of life come and hit you and you stop and you throw in the towel and you quit, when you finally come out of that season of feeling numb or that season of pain or that season of grief, you're going to wish you kept going on that journey. And that's happened to me a lot of times with my health journey. When something has come in my life and hit me hard, I've fallen off my health journey. And then when I finally wake up like 2 months later, I'm like, why did I fall off? Why did I quit? Why did I stop my possible progress, right? And so I'm sharing all that with you today because I have learned time and time again throughout the ministry, and I've been in it almost 7 years, where even when people around me have passed away, even when an uncle passed just for randomly, an auntie, when friends, when things have gone crazy in my life, and I feel like I was holding on to nothing anymore, and I feel like I'm just broken, that doesn't mean I'm allowed to quit living. And I'm fighting with myself right now with Derek's passing. I was fighting because I wanted to stop living. I just wanted to stop. I didn't want to do vlogs anymore. I didn't even know if I wanted to do the vision board party anymore. I just wanted to stop and I wanted to grieve. And I'm like, yeah, you're allowed to stop. And I got COVID. So COVID was like a perfect time to just stop everything. And it was like, you're allowed to stop right now. Pause. But you're not allowed to quit. You're allowed to pause, but you're not allowed to quit. And I've been in this place where if the other things would happen, I would be willing to quit really quick. And I can tell that God is good even up to death. Even up to the scariest thing that we can even imagine. Even up to the challenges of our life. God is still good. And I had to see that the other day. With Derek's passing, I had to see that. And I had to be like, you know what, Morgan, you're going to get up. And you're going to create, and you're going to continue to do what you love, and you're going to continue to love while you're here. You're going to continue to do that, and you're not going to allow nothing to get in the way of that. Not even your grief, not even your pain. Like, you're going to face that issue, and you're going to journal, and you're going to deal with this the way you need to deal with this, but you're also going to go forward. And I want to say that to you. You may have went through a heartbreak. You may be going through a breakup. You may have lost some people. And it's so easy to almost stop doing the things you said you were going to do. It's so easy to almost stop living and just to be numb for a season, because I've definitely been there. But I want to encourage you to fight that. And which is why you saw me setting up today. I set up all my equipment because I told myself, I don't care if I don't care that I want to just lay in bed all day before this funeral. I'm going to get up and I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. And if I have to pause and I have to cry a little bit and I have to freshen up makeup and do it again, I'm going to do it, because I'm going to do the thing I said I'm going to do. I'm not going to allow myself to stop living like I've done in the past. Because I go through a breakup, or because I go through a heartbreak, because I go through a loss, I quit living. I can't allow that. I have to believe in hope. I have to believe that he is at rest with the Lord. I have to believe that the Lord has got him, that was God's son the whole time anyways. So God has just took his son. I got to believe that, and I got to move forward. And I'm not going to lie. There was a huge part of me that did not want to come in and record this today. I was actually supposed to record this probably the last 2 or 3 days, and I just have not done it. And I just said, really, the day of his funeral, you think you're going to be able to get up and record this video now? And I was like, I have to. I have to get myself out of my patterns, and I have to get myself back to living. I cannot let stress and hurt and all the pain of life stop me from living. And I hope that's the same for you. And today, in a few hours, I'm going to shoot some video, and then I'm going to go get ready and go to his funeral. And I said, this is a day of celebration. That young man faced death head on. He faced it. He faced it. And I am so proud of him, because I know he was tired. And I will say this, there was the Thursday before he passed. So like, it was a couple days before he passed. I had went to see him. And that night I seen him. I knew he was passing. Like, I knew it. He looked at me a little bit. He spoke to me a little bit. But I just knew he was passing. And I remember I prayed over him, and I was talking, and I was being very strong. But when I left, I remember the whole way home, which was about 35 minutes, I just wailed and I just cried. And when I got home, I got in my robe and I just laid on my couch and I just cried some more. And then I went from my couch to my bed and I just cried all night. But I knew he was leaving. Until when I got the news, pretty much a day and a half later, I wasn't shocked. I knew he was passing, but it still stung. It stung like crazy. And now today, almost a week since he passed, I am definitely stronger and I'm definitely better. And I'm so grateful for the time that I got to have with him before he left. And so, that's all. That's all for this video. I do have to shoot some content, so I'm going to do that. And I'm going to keep my word to myself. Yeah, I'm going to keep my word. And so I just wanted to share with you guys that I've been through, Vlogmas did not start off the way that I planned for it to start off. A friend of mine passed away. I ended up getting COVID. I just had no desire to shoot. But I think God just wanted to show the realness of ministry and the realness of life. And the realness of, if you got a purpose, things are going to happen left and right. There are some pastors where they lost a loved one or a parent on Wednesday, and still Sunday they're in the pulpit preaching about the goodness of the Lord. So I want to keep that faith, and I want to keep that momentum that everything is okay. So thank y'all for watching. I'll see you on my next one. Bye.
Yeah, and nothing hurts anymore. I feel kind of free. We're still the kids we used to be.